So this here is Koromiko. This species, I believe, is Veronica stricta, but there are like 20 different Veronica species that are all called Koromiko or some other variety of Koromiko. Veronicas, formerly known as Hebes and still often get referred to as Hebes. We have about 100 different species of them in New Zealand, so there's loads of different species, and they're found in all different habitats. Koromiko is probably the most commonly planted species. Around here where I live in the Waikato, we mostly plant Veronica stricta, but in different parts of the country different species will get planted. So like down in the South Island, the most common Koromiko species I believe is Veronica salicifolia. So it looks very similar but slightly different. Veronicas or Hebes have a really quite distinctive look to them. They have these simple leaves without teeth, and I mentioned it in a previous video, but they have opposite leaf arrangement, but they take it to another level where they have a decussate leaf arrangement. So one set of leaves comes off opposite to each other, and then the next set of leaves comes off at a 90-degree angle, and then if you look down on the stem you end up with this cross shape on the stems. They also have these inflorescences that are these long skinny panicles, I think they're called, but I'll double check that. Often they have purple or white flowers, and they actually get grown quite a lot overseas for their flowers. They're quite treasured overseas. Here in New Zealand we don't really probably treasure them for their flowers as much as other places do around the world, but yeah. Another thing, so I'm not very good with identifying different species of Veronicas because there's so many of them, but a key way to help identify them is down here where the two newest leaves are growing. There's often like this tiny little gap at the base of the two leaves, and that is quite a helpful defining feature for certain species to help you at least narrow it down to a certain group of species. So Veronica stricta here, this generally likes dry environments. It doesn't like the wet. Naturally it's most commonly grows on very steep slopes or cliffs, but it gets planted a lot more in a lot nicer habitats than that, often just because it's a fast growing plant and helps to create a canopy, native canopy, so that other things can grow up underneath it. So a pioneer species, doesn't like the wet. It also doesn't produce juicy fruits, so you can see the fruit here on this plant. They're these dry little capsules that spit the seeds out eventually. So it doesn't really attract birds for feeding, but it can be a really good plant if you've got really crappy soil or really dry, sort of quite inhospitable spots. They can do really well and grow really quickly where other plants would often struggle. Cool, we'll leave it there. That's loads, but any questions or comments, pop them in below.